Hello everyone, Groovy Guy over this way. Today we're going to be looking at two figures. We've got Generation 1 Slugslinger with his partner Caliburst, and Transformers Energon Slugslinger with Transformers United Caliburst. Now, G1 Slugslinger came out in 1987, and it was both these guys, Slugslinger and Caliburst. Energon Slugslinger came out in 2004, and United Caliburst came out in 2011. I picked up Slugslinger because I saw this guy was coming out and thought, hey, I would like an updated version of this, so I don't have to worry about breaking this one if I play with it. With this one, it's probably a lot cheaper. If I break it, I can get another one a little bit cheaper. Okay, so anyway, first off, we're going to have a quick look at G1 Slugslinger. So I'll put these guys to the side for the minute. Okay, so here we have little Caliburst. See if we can get a close-up shot of him there. Go on, you know you want to. There we go. You can see he's got the little goggled look. He's fairly stiff, and if I want to transform him, which I'm going to, I have to dismantle him a bit, because as you can see, he's got some rather nasty breakage there, and he's definitely got some breakage up on top there, just about here. So to transform him, what you need to do is you need to pull off this part. This part's very rare to get. If you're on eBay, you usually see him like this. If he's missing that part, he's incomplete. So with the bot himself, you need to sort of bend the figure. You need to bend his legs back, but I don't seem to be able to, at least not on camera, because of how fragile he is. I do. So I just sort of have to pull him apart. So he sits together like that, and then you take the gun part you detached before, and that sort of just slides. So you got a gap there, and you got a little slot there, and he just slides in like that. And there's Caliburst in his gun mode, looking pretty mean. I like that look. I also like the uniqueness of this target master, because it's not simple folding in half. It involves a bit of parts forming as well. And here we have G1 Slugslinger himself. As you can see, he's a double cockpit fighter plane of some unknown type. And to transform him is pretty simple. You just fold down that gear, fold up these two gears, grab his legs at the back here, and then you sort of just, these joints are very stiff, bend them around, come on, where are you? I promise you he worked before. Oh, come on. Sorry about that, folks. His leg just decided to not want to cooperate, so I had to pause it for a minute. I did get it out though, so bend the leg around, straighten the legs out like this, put the feet up, put the feet up. Let's see if we can get this up a bit. We've got to take his twin cockpits, and then we flip them back like that, put them down, and then hopefully something might work. Oh, anyway. There we go. His head usually pops up on transformation anyway. Sort of an early automorph gimmick, if you will. Now, these are just his arms, so hold them up. Doesn't have any shoulder joints, but that's just because the wing section is just all one solid piece. Then you go flip his. I'll try to flip his arms out. Again, very, very stiff joints. So pick it out, go up, and this one here. Oh, come on. Whew. Alright, and here is Slugslinger with Caliburs in his robot mode. Let's get that down a little bit there. Back a bit. There we go. He looks very good. He is very typical of a Generation 1 Transformer. He looks good, and he has pretty limited articulation. Most of the articulation is just due to the transformation. We get his legs go back and forth, bend at the knees, lower arms just, hand goes down. Lower arms sort of gradually go down and come up. They go out to the side. Yep, they go out to the side. There's that. Yeah, baby. Cruising the town, shooting stuff. Alright, there is G1 Slugslinger. Now, if you get out his kind of homage slash revision, here is Energon Slugslinger in his jet mode. Now, I wanted to do Energon Slugslinger because he's gotten a bit of a reputation as probably being one of the worst Transformers toys around, and that's just because nothing on this figure pegs in together. It's everything sort of sits there, nothing's flopping about. As you can see, it's all very fiddly transformation. Now, I'm not going to do the transformation on camera because that will take up a good half hour, but I will show you Calibursts. I got this guy in 2011 off someone on eBay because I think that was the only way we were able to get them in Australia. I think the only way you could actually buy them in store was in Japan. Now, his transformation is fairly odd. He doesn't fold in half or anything. You sort of have to mangle him up a bit. Now, to mangle him up a bit, we're going to fold his arm up like that. Fold this other arm sort of like that. Take his leg, bend the leg like that, and as you can see, there's the trigger or the handle for him there. So sort of got to bend the leg, and from what I can tell, what I can remember, that's his gun mode. So he sort of gets held like that, but it just looks a bit, yeah, mangled. See if I can get a better shot of that. Where are you? He doesn't, I don't think he's meant to be a human either. He looks like a, I mean, half his face is chin, so he could be a monkey, but with his hooks, he looks more like a sloth. Anyway, I'm just going to pause the video again, and I'm going to transform Energon Slugslinger, and then we can finish it off. Back. And here we have Energon Slugslinger in his robot mode, and he looks pretty good. Once again, nothing clips into place. There he is holding Caliburst. Now, one thing I do like about this figure is he has this whole, see if I can get it in there. There we go. He's got a bit of a Two-Face vibe going on about him. Come on, had it a second ago. There you go. So it's like, you live, you die. There's not really much else to say about him. Articulation wise, he's got all the usual. He's got ball joint hips, bends at the knee. His feet don't go side to side. His arms go up and down, but because he's got his landing gear in the way, don't know, yeah, you can see it there. He keeps bumping into this hinge here, so you got to sort of keep him with his arms forward. The wings are fairly flexible. They're just like sort of a soft rubber, so you can sort of display them however you want. And the missile fires, let's see if we can get it on camera here. Little shoot in the back. Where's the trigger? Alright. Trigger is that little grey bit there. So we'll just come on. Whoa. Where'd that go? Ah, there it is. So how are you today anyway? I hope you're well. I hope you're liking this video. Here is his missile, and I like it because it's not just one solid color. Well, it is a solid color, but it's got a little bit of gold plastic around the tip there. Come on. Alright, yeah. And it's just the usual little cross missile with a spring mechanism inside it. Pretty cool. It's not going to go off accidentally. Alright, let's end the video with a quick comparison of them both here. Alright, so here they are side by side. Now, the reason I wanted to do a video on Energon Slugslinger mainly is because not a lot of people like him as a toy, but I think he's fairly unique. He's got a cool face mold, so you can sort of have him as your Cybertron version of Two-Face. So if you haven't got the cash to buy this guy, and he likes to fall down too. That's a feature I forgot to mention. If you're collecting classics, this guy, for all intents and purposes, will be your classic Slugslinger, and this will be your classics Caliburst. I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If there are any figures you'd like to see reviewed in any of my future videos, please leave a comment, and I'll do my best to accommodate you. Until next time, this is Groovy Guy, hello, saying bye for now.